Hi guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Vira. In this video, I want to explain about types of non-probability sampling. Okay, first, types of non-probability sampling have four types. There are first purposive sampling, and the second is quota sampling, and the three is snowball sampling, and the last is convenience sampling. Okay, first, purposive sampling. Purposive sampling reflects a group of sampling techniques that rely on the judgment of the researchers when it comes to selecting units, for example, people. Each of these purposive sampling techniques serves a specific purpose, focusing on specific types of units, all for different reasons. Purposive sampling have advantages and disadvantages. And advantages of purposive sampling is qualitative research design can involve multiple phases, with each phase building on the previous one. In such instance, different types of sampling technique may be required at each phase. Purposive sampling is useful in these instances because it provides a wide range of non-probability sampling techniques for the researchers to draw on. And next, disadvantages. Disadvantages from purposive sampling is the subjectivity and non-probability-based nature of unit selection. For example, selection people or case. In purposive sampling means that it can be difficult to define the representativeness of the sample. In other words, it can be difficult to convince the reader that the judgment you used to select units to study was appropriate. Okay. Next is quota sampling. Quota sampling. With professional quota sampling, the aim is to end up with a sample where the strata or groups being studied, for example, males versus female students, are proportional to the population being studied. If we were to examine the differences in males and female students. And quota sampling have advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of quota sampling is particularly useful when you are unable to obtain a probability sample, but you are still trying to create a sample that is representative as possible of the population being studied. In this respect, it is the non-probability-based equivalence of the stratified random sample. And next, this is disadvantages of the quota sampling. It must be possible to clearly divide the population into strata. That is, each unit from the population must only belong to one stratum. In our example, this will be fairly simple. Since our strata are male and female students, clearly a student could only be classified as either male or female. No student could fit into both categories in ignoring transgender issues. Okay, the three is snowball sampling. What is snowball sampling? Snowball sampling is a non-probability sampling technique where exciting study subjects recruited future subjects from among their more than acquaintances. And snowball sampling have advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of the snowball sampling is there might be no other way of accessing your sample, making snowball sampling the only viable choice of sampling strategy. And disadvantages is since snowball sampling does not select units for inclusion in the sample based on random selection. Unlike probability sampling techniques, it is impossible to determine this possible sampling error. And the last is convenience sampling. A convenience sample is a simple one where the units that are selected for inclusion in the sample are the easiest to access. Okay, convenience sampling have advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of convenience sampling is very easy to carry out with few rules governing how the sample should be collected. And so disadvantages of convenience sampling is the convenience sample often suffer from biases from a number of biases. Okay guys, I think it's enough. Thank you for your watching. Salam.